got a little girl now. She's 2.5. Edible twos, it is a thing, honestly.
What time does she go to bed on a school night?
She's in bed. She's in bed, look, Luke.
Hey, Lex.
Britain's got talent. Britain's got talent.
So you're here. You ready to do it?
I'm ready to rumble.
Come on.
Ready to rumble. It's all right, you go for it.
Don't do that one.
Best of luck, darling.
It's all yours. I'm at the start.
Hello, my love. Who are you?
My name's Siobhan Phillips. I am 42. I know I don't look it. And I'm from Wakefield.
Yorkshire. And Siobhan, what is the big dream?
I've been a performer for a long time, and I feel like I would love it if I had a venue where people have paid to come and see me. Do you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
That'd be great.
OK, good luck.
Come on, girl.
So I don't know if you've noticed, but there's a piano forte behind me, and I'm going to sit down. I'll get further away, but you'll still be able to see me. What I've done, I've written a song because a couple of years ago I became a mum for the first time. I thought to myself, what I'll do, I'll wait till I'm 40 and I'm really old and tired, and then I'll have a baby. So I wrote a song because they always say you should write songs about subjects with which you are familiar, but I couldn't think of a melody around cake. So I've put a little song together, and I hope you like it. You can join in, but you won't know it because I've written it. So. Had a baby at 40, what did I do? I haven't slept since I look 102. I've piled on weight, they say, when is it due? I answer through gritted teeth, she's just turned 2. I stand on plastic dinosaurs every single day. I dream of killing Peppa Pig in a brutal way, and I could strangle Mr. Tumble with his spotted bag. And if it wasn't for Prosecco, I'd probably go mad. Kids, 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 oh what fun. I sometimes wish that I'd become a nun. Then she smiles at me, and I'd do it all again. But I think I'd skip the toddler years and push her out at 10. Push her out at 10. I'll never sleep again. I hate my life. Going to the loo alone would be a special treat.
Right.
Yes. I'd love to read my Kindle when I'm lying on the beach. I need to join the gym again. It pains me to admit I accidentally put my bra on backwards and it fits. If I hear the question why again, I think I might just scream. But at least she's far too young to discuss the Brexit deal, and I only want what's best for her to have a happy life. I'm keeping all my bits crossed, she'll be Eric Cowell's wife.
Yeah!
She's great, we love her.
Oh my gosh, I love that. David.
Wow. I think comedy songs are actually really hard to pull off, to actually get real belly laughs throughout, and you did. There were loads and loads of them. You are a real talent.
I mean, he's right, you know, so seamless. The whole song was really relatable. Every parent is going, yes, I never get to use the toilet in peace. You are brilliant.
Siobhan, you know what's interesting is I think that was very funny, and the fact that you could poke fun at yourself as well is really endearing, and you kind of just lit up the room. So may I give you, please, your first yes?
And may I please give you your second yes?
And I would like to give you your third yes.
Well, obviously, yes!
Yeah.
happened, innit? That just happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was real. That was real life. That was real life.
Can't believe it.
Welcome back live to Britain's Got Talent.
Next up is the lady whose audition featured a brilliant comedy song, and she's back tonight with another one. It's Siobhan Phillips.
BGT, look what you've done for me. I go in Greg's these days, get my steak bakes for free. I see my face on every wheelie bin in town. All the old folks stop me, tell me they're so proud. When I was a kid, I was oh so shy, so I cracked a joke to make my friends smile. Started gigs in clubs when I was 16. The crowds were tough and they had no teeth. Then I cruised the world with my one-woman show, from beaches in Australia to Antarctic snow. But my clock was ticking, so I came on back. Had my baby girl, gave BGT a crack. After this, I'll be the queen of Wakey. Unlimited Prosecco, pizzas and pastries. Now I'm back in my vicinity, where I used to play rugby for Wakefield Trinity.
Cheers, lads.
Thank you, BGT. Thank you, steak bakes are free. Thank you, vote for me. Simon Cowell, give me my own show on ITV. Good evening, Apollo. Oh, what a lovely, lovely welcome. I do enjoy a warm hand on my entrance, so thank you so much. Indeed, there's been a lot happening since I last saw you. I've had a breast reduction. Do you know, it's marvellous. I feel so much more confident now I've just got the 2. And I've had some really, really nice comments. Some people have compared me to a female Peter Kay. And when I saw myself on telly, I looked like I'd eaten Peter Kay. So I've gone back to the gym. I got on the rowing machine, drifted for an hour. It's a start. And I'm on the Slim Fast. I know, it's brilliant. Strawberry milkshake, vanilla milkshake, chocolate milkshake. And they really wash down your Big Mac so well. Right, stop now. Come on. We're on a live show. So anyway, I bet you're wondering how my little girl is. Yeah? Well, she's alive, so I'm told. She's just turned 3. No, don't say that, because it's not a fun age. It's really hard. It's hard work. Has anybody got any? And obviously, yeah, 3-year-olds. It's frightening. So what I've done is, because I'm not rich and I can't afford therapy, I've written a song about it instead. Do you want to hear it? I'm glad you said yes, because I can't dance. So I'm going to do you this. Here we go. You can join in if you know it, but you won't know it because I wrote it. Oh. I've got a toddler. She rules my life. She's like a miniature Margaret Thatcher, but with more strife. I say yes, she says no, 1,000,000 times a day. I was thinking of joining Mum's Net, but instead I've joined AA. I've got a toddler. She likes to eat. I'm like a personal chef and a personal maitre d'. It's like an episode of Kitchen Nightmares every single chuffing day. If a chicken nuggets touch a ketchup, there's always hell to pay. I wouldn't change it for the world, the war cry of mum and dads. I can't remember my life before when I didn't have a smashed iPad. I wanna run off to Ibiza with a glow stick in my hand. Swig a bottle of tequila, dance naked on the sand. I've got a toddler, my hair's a mess, because it takes me 6 straight hours to get her dressed. One shoe on, one shoe off, knickers on her head. By the time we're finally ready, it's nearly time for bed. I've got a toddler, she always waits to have a full-on mental meltdown in a public place. I suddenly become a ventriloquist when I'm trying not to lose my mind. It's only 8:30 in the morning, is that too soon for wine? I wouldn't change it for the world, the war cry of mum and dads. I can't remember my life before when I didn't have a smashed iPad. I wanna run off to Ibiza with a glow stick in my hand. Swig a bottle of tequila, dance naked on the sand. I wouldn't change it for the world, I wouldn't change it for the world. Sometimes I would. Get me on the plane before I go insane, before I go insane.
Apollo. How about that, Alicia?
Well, firstly, I'm going to say you look very beautiful tonight.
Can I say congratulations?
Oh, thank you very much, my darling. I really like you. I think you're very natural. You're a great writer, very, very relatable, and everybody can, everybody in this room can relate to what you're singing about. And when I watch you on the piano, you do remind me a little bit of Victoria Wood. And it's such a hard thing. You're a breath of fresh air. Well done.
You really are. Your comedy is fantastic. Your piano playing is fantastic. And I've asked every single one of those questions, including is 8:30 in the morning too early? I've asked all of them, and I think it's very, very funny. I think there'll be loads of mums and dads out there thinking this is hilarious. So congratulations.
Every time you've done a performance in front of us, I mean, you've always got this crowd reaction, you know, which is, thank God we have an audience watching this, because I don't actually get this kind of act. But I tell you what I do think. I think the song and the VT film was better than the performance she did on stage.
Thanks,
That's a compliment. That is called a compliment. Shut up yourself.
Look, you're a very, very funny lady. You've got brilliant material. You deliver it brilliantly. But more than anything, you've got this terrific warmth. So we all love you. You did brilliantly tonight.
Well done, Siobhan. And tell you what, everybody here loved it. And if you at home think Siobhan is one of this year's finalists, just follow the details on screen, but not until we've seen the last act of the night one more time. Siobhan Phillips, everybody!
Britain's Got Talent 2019, where the nation's finest acts are battling it out to leave here with a prize that could change their life forever.
Next up is a musical comedian who made it through Tuesday night's semi-final.
And this lady has been making audiences laugh on Britain's Got Talent all series.
Must be nice,
Must be.
It's Siobhan Phillips.
I'm Siobhan Phillips and I'm from Wakey.
Blue jean baby.
It's a great place to come from. The people are friendly, everybody talks to you. If you don't know what you're doing, they'll know well before you do. When I was 16, I started out doing pubs and clubs when I just sang, straight singer. Didn't have the confidence to do comedy, but then I was doing places that were really rough and nobody listened. They don't care if you're there, they just want to play bingo. And so I started using humour as a way of getting attention.
Blue jean baby.
Being a mum is the most rewarding job ever. She really is funny. Everybody says that about the kids, but a bit of the craziness has rubbed off on Keris. And I'm so happy that Keris is going to get to see me doing what I've wanted to do for so long. I was so nervous on the semi-final. I felt like my career and my future was riding on that performance.
I'd like to see Siobhan in the final.
You don't even understand what this means.
I've been performing now for the past 26 years, and my dream has always been to have my own show. This is my time. I hope it is.
Buenas noches, Apollo! A bit of German for you there. Do you know, I can't believe I've got this far. I'm in the BGT final. Who would have dreamt it? Who would have thought my daft ditties would get me this far? Because I've never had any luck. Especially not with fellas, let me tell you. But looking round at who you're sitting with tonight, girls, I think we're all in the same boat. And my mum's desperate for me to find somebody, and she keeps giving me advice, making me go on dates, and she always gives me confidence. She says it's what's on the inside that counts. But what's on the inside of me is a family bucket of KFC, 6 steak bakes, and a chocolate cake. And she says, Siobhan, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. She doesn't even speak like that, but that's how I hear her voice in my head. So I like to get all dressed up for the first date. And it is a beautiful wedding dress. But I can sing this song that I've written because it's about my mum, and if she heard it, she'd probably give me a slap. But she's not here because she's babysitting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see how many of you guys out there recognise your own mums within the lyrics of this song. If it's not one thing, it's your mother. I love her, but she drives me mad. Never let her loose on your Facebook, or she'll add every friend that you have. She'll spend hours sharing missing dogs from Luton, though she lives 200 miles away. When I pointed this out, I heard her shout, well, he might have jumped on a train. It's not one thing, it's your mother, always giving you the lowdown on who's dead. The latest is Brenda from the Chippy, who choked on a fish cake butty in her bed. When I told my mum I never knew her, she looked at me as if I'd gone quite mad. Don't you remember in 1983 you walked to Brownies with her instead of your dad? Oh, mama dear, I love you so, but sometimes you can be a ruddy pain. I don't need to know how well Jackie's daughter's doing, because she puts me to shame with her high-flying job for perfect kids and a husband who resembles Bradley Cooper. It only makes me want to run to the pub and drink myself into a stupor. If it's not one thing, it's your mother, always pointing out when you have piled on weight. She'll bang on and on about healthy eating, but then offer you a massive slice of cake. She will never ever answer her mobile, for it's left on charge at home when she goes out. But if you do the same, she'll call the police and the army to locate your whereabouts. If it's not one thing, it's your mother, asking what the weather's doing round at yours. Then she'll launch into a 30-minute sermon with more detail than the Met Office for sure. Ooh, but I love you, Mum. Ooh, but you're a little crazy. Ooh, and that is why I am a little bit. Ooh, but I love you.
Someone is very, very happy. Amanda, are you happy?
I'm very happy. There were lots of things in there that I can relate to my mother. She's watching. What I loved about that was that it was a completely different subject matter, which is brilliant. I love that we met your daughter in the video before. Gorgeous.
It nearly set me
and you
off.
love her. We get that because you've mostly sort of complained about going along. But it's only it's been really fun getting to know everything about you and all about your life and your take on it and how we all relate to it from all walks of life, wherever we're from. You're us. And it was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
I really like you. And I really admire the fact that you've done, like I said before, you've done the gigs, and I've been to these things. I know what it's like. It's tough. But you've earned a right to be here. And what I've learned with this show, particularly this year, is, you think you know what's going on, but actually I don't. And the public always give you a steer. And the fact that the public put you here, and you deserve to be here, because I think they relate to you as a mum, and you're funny. And I saw that sensitive side in the VT, which is how much it actually means to you. It's not just, if you win this show, I know what it could do to change your life. And you deserve to be here, so well done.
You are in the tradition of all those great northern comedians I absolutely love. Les Dawson, Victoria Wood, Peter Kay. You're hilariously funny, but more importantly, in a way, you've got this tremendous warmth. And I think that is why people are going to... You're going through the change. The important thing is and I think that is why the public are going to pick up the phone for you tonight.
You're so cheeky. Look, they've said it all. You know how much I love you. What is there not to love? That was another brilliant performance, and I genuinely think people are going to get behind you tonight. Good luck, Siobhan.
Thank you, judges. Siobhan, this means an awful lot to you, doesn't it?
I joke around a lot. I joke about everything, but I can't... I think you saw I might have been quite happy at getting to the final. I can't explain in words what it means to me, but it means the world. So please, please, please make my dreams come true after all these years. It would just mean the world. It really
Good
would.
luck tonight. You've done a brilliant
Good luck. Well done.
To crown Siobhan this year's winner, just follow the instructions on screen, but not until we've seen the last act. One more time, Siobhan Phillips!